Rise and grind, gamers. My name is Tetsyumi, and welcome back to episode 21 of our Terraria Infernum rogue-only playthrough. I'm getting some deja vu, bro, starting in the temple again, but we are starting in the temple for one very particular reason. If you didn't watch last episode, go ahead and go watch it, but what we did is we fought and defeated Astrum Aureus, I believe it was Astrum Aureus. There's two like Astrum bosses, Astrum Deus and Astrum Aureus. I'm pretty sure what we just did was Astrum Aureus. So we fought and beat Astrum Aureus. How many times can I say that in this intro? And because we did that, we now have access to a brand new biome chest that spawns somewhere in the temple, and inside that chest should be a very cool new rogue weapon that we can check out. I usually mark all my chests with torches, so I think it's, yeah, there we go, this one down here. It's very slightly easier to tell where I'm going. So right across this little gap should be our Astral biome chest, and I believe there's no like key or anything crazy we need to open it. I think we can just straight up open it, so let's go ahead and try. Yeah, there we go. Okay, very, very cool. We can go ahead and loot everything, and yes, in here was the Heaven Fallen Star Disc, 651 rogue damage, throws a star disc upwards, and then launches itself towards your mouse cursor, explodes into a star of astral bolts on hit. Stealth strikes throw 3 discs that rain astral energy bolts from the sky. I mean, like, does that not just sound insanely cool? But enough of that, because we can teleport back home and now just simply get into the rest of our episode to-do list. So obviously, first thing we did, we went ahead and got ourselves the Astral biome chest. So already, that's one thing ticked off. How hard can this episode to-do list be? Well, dear viewer, perchance-ably, maybe a little bit hard. Not because of the second thing. Now, the second thing is also basically just as easy as walking in a place and walking back out. However, the last boss we got out here, Duke Fishron, might pose a bit of a threat. I'm thinking that Infernum Mode Duke Fishron, that could be a bit of a struggle. But obviously, our full episode to-do list is I want to go ahead and go fight Golem in the temple, and then just go back and fight Duke Fishron in our ocean. Unless Infernum Mode did some crazy beefing up of Golem, like they did for Fargos Soul Mod and like Fargos Soul Mod Masochist Mode, I feel like Golem is simply just not even gonna be an issue at all, which is why I am pretty confident that we could also do 2 bosses, Golem and Duke Fishron. Duke Fishron is the one I'm a bit more skeptical of, because like, I mean, Duke Fishron, the thing about him is he moves around the screen like nobody's business. But to be fair, we kind of also do too. In the last episode, we did make ourselves the Angel Treads, and we put back on our Magiluminescence, which just means we are absolutely zooming through the skies right now. All right, gamers, I got myself the temple key. We don't even need to use our little hoik thing that we used to get in here back when we thought that the solar eclipse was somehow going to be a game break or anything like that. But there we go. Unlock this, and now we can come back in here. And also, you might have noticed in my inventory, I do have one other thing. This lizard the bomb. I have the lizard bomb. What it does is it gives you an actual real arena in the temple here, because you know how like always when you go to fight Golem, the arena is like so goddamn small and like you can't even move around or do anything. So half the time you try and like bring Golem outside of the temple so you can actually fight him. Well, I didn't even make it to Golem that time, damn. This bomb actually gives you a real arena, so hopefully once we get to our little, like, dungeon area down here, we can actually have a decent amount of space to fight Golem. Oh my god, whoa, actually, you know what? High key, bro, this is a ton of space. Okay, never mind. I'm thinking this might be like an Infernum change then, because Golem, you know what, dude, Golem might be hard. If Infernum gave us this much space to, like, fly up and down, like, low-key, it's a little bit scary. However, I still am gonna do this. Let's go ahead and just throw it down here. And yeah, look what it did. Okay, well, you know what? This actually barely gave me any extra space. But what it did is it actuated a few of these blocks over here, which I guess is kind of helpful. Not even like a little bit. Well, I am at very low health. However, you know, this area is pretty much done. I just put down a bunch of torches so you guys could see things. Why don't we go ahead and give Golem a try? Let's, whoa, holy shit, that was awesome. I love that intro animation. Okay, oh my god, wow, look at this. Oh, look at this, Golem has real attacks. Oh my god, this is actually sick. Oh, he has like fucking a sands attack. What is going on here? Oh my god, this is so cool. How am I up here? What the fuck happened? Why I'm stuck? What, did it unactuate some of those blocks? Is that what happened? Like I was like inside the wall there, wasn't I? What was that? I put down some platforms, and also I completely forgot. We didn't even test out the new weapon we just got, the Heaven Fallen Star Disc, so we absolutely have to do that. goddamn, there are so many enemies down here. Now, we can go ahead and spawn in Golem once more. Oh, dude, oh, fuck you. He just broke all the platforms. Like, what? What was the point of doing all that then? Okay. And interestingly, yeah, it looks like he did deactuate those blocks over there. I'm not sure why he deactuated specifically these blocks, but like, all right. Also, what the fuck? Did he? Oh, okay. I thought we already got him into a second phase with like a few attacks, but no, that's just a cool new attack. Holy shit. This is insane. This is so goddamn cool. God damn, dude, these attacks are sick. They are hard to dodge. You know what? I gotta give Golem credit. They are a little bit difficult. I think honestly, we just kind of gotta. Oh, I put it in my inventory. I completely forgot. Hopefully, there's one right here. Yeah, let's just give Golem like a whole bunch of attempts. I really don't know if he actually is a hard fight or if I just gotta learn the patterns. Honestly, it's probably a little bit of both. I can't imagine he's like super difficult though, right? Holy shit. Is this phase 2 or something? Like, oh my god, this guy is actually just like an Undertale boss fight. This is so goddamn cool. Oh my god. Hey, can I dodge that? Okay, I kind of could. It didn't go on for that long. No! That was awesome. Holy shit. Oh my god. They made Golem like an actual super goddamn cool fight. That is insane. Let's give Golem another go. I'm not really sure what weapon to be using, but I guess this time we'll try the Apocto Colith weapon. I always forget what this weapon is called, but let's try this one. Damn! Okay, you know what? I have a lot of his patterns down. I don't think it's going to be that terrible. I just don't really know what weapon is the best to use against him. I actually think I figured something out about this boss. I think you really weren't supposed to use the like lizard thing from like Fargos Mutant Mod, because every time you go out here a little bit, look, he shoots fireballs at you. That's because I think what's happening is he's getting enraged whenever I go like in the actuated blocks here. I'm not supposed to do that. Yeah, dude, that is totally what's happening. Okay. A little bit unfortunate that this attempt is pretty much like cooked because of that, but like at least I figured that out. That's pretty cool. God damn it, dude, the fireballs again. I don't know if I can unactuate those blocks. God damn it! God damn it, Queen Bee! Why did you have to come and ruin that attempt? That we're doing so well. We were doing so goddamn well. Let's fucking go! What an amazing fight! And you know what? Some people are gonna absolutely hate my guts for saying it. I think that was a more difficult fight than Fargos Soul Mod Masochist Mode Golem was. I'm just gonna say it. I think In terms of difficulty, it was a little bit more tricky, right? Because in the second phase, you basically couldn't touch the ground at all. You had to like use the platforms to like replenish your flight time or like grapple out of the sides. And there was a lot more tricky like moves and attacks that it had. I think that might genuinely be my favorite fight so far in Inferno mode. We've had a lot of really, really amazing fights. A lot of fights that I've said are in my like top 10, top 5. But like genuinely, holy shit, that was so much goddamn fun. What a massive improvement over Golem. Like, wow. I will absolutely take it. I didn't even notice too. We got the pick saw immediately. I don't know if maybe that's like a 100% drop chance now or something, but like, hell, dude, that's absolutely cool. And check out our infernal golem relic. Dude, look at his nose. What the fuck? He looks like a weird, angry Minecraft villager, dude. That's awesome. I love that. Oh, hey, look at that. With the pick saw, we could also mine the Scoria Ore located in the Abyss. Is that something that we should be doing? Like, I don't know what the Scoria Ore does for us. You know what? I'm going to look at that on camera. But before we get to that, might as well open up the treasure bag, see what we got in this thing. 3, 2, 1, bam. Any brand new spanking stuff? It looks like no, although that's funny. We also got ourselves a legendary pick saw on top of our unpleasant pick saw over here. But yeah, looks like nothing, just the normal stuff. Oh shit, this is the Scoria bar, right? Dude, I completely forgot about this. Yeah, actually, with this, we can make a lot of new stuff. I'm pretty sure one of these is a rogue set too. Yeah, look at that. Hydrothermic hood is the rogue set. Also, I do know there's the, subduction slicer, this rogue weapon down here. I think there was one more. I could be wrong. Nope, I was thinking of the fishing rod. I don't know why, but these fishing rods all just look like rogue weapons to me. But yeah, dude, that is awesome. We can totally make this stuff now. In that case, I think we're going to do a bit of a change of plans. Instead of us fighting Duke Fishron, instead, let's go ahead and go get us a bunch of Scoria Ore, go back down into the Abyss where we're probably going to die a whole hell of a lot, and see if we can make some cool new stuff. I just don't think we'd have enough time to fully explore the Abyss and go do the Scoria Ore stuff, and then also fight Duke Fishron, so we'll probably end up saving that for next episode. Oh, what the hell? I just killed some kind of fish, and we got a lionfish as a weapon. Okay, that's cool. I think the Scoria Ore... Actually, you know what? Was it in this third section here? You know what? I think it was in this third section. I was going to say we could come in through, like, our little tunnel that we made down here. But actually, I think this is the Scoria Ore right here, isn't this? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we can just mine a whole hell of a lot of this. No, damn it, we drowned. Okay, I don't really know how much we need. I feel like 175 isn't that much. Let's try and do the smart thing, and instead this time go in from the bottom and see if we can maybe, like, keep our breath long enough to mine a whole bunch more of the ore. What the fuck was that sound? Was that this guy? Was that a what? What did I die to? What the fuck is a devil burst? Dude, what is that? Okay, that must be you. That, whatever the fuck this guy is, it must be you. That guy is terrifying, dude. Look, oh my god. Oh my god, what is he doing? Is he like eating a different, he's eating a different like creature of the abyss. Can I kill him? No, I'm about to drown. No, is he gonna die though? No, he was so close to dying. Oh my god, bro, right at the very beginning of our minecart track. Oh shit, he's gonna kill me, bro. Get out of here. God damn. God damn. You know what, dude? 176 more might be enough. I think that's enough to make us like, yeah, probably another 43 like we had earlier. So what, like 90 something? 87? That's probably enough. All right, well, why don't we go ahead and start making some of this stuff and just see what it does. So first things first, let's go ahead and make ourselves the hydrothermic armor here. So let's see, I think this one was the rogue one. Yep, the hydrothermic hood. I also forgot, but like an ingredient is the core of havoc, which we already made ourselves a whole hell of a lot of. So that's pretty cool. Make ourselves the briefs. I really don't know why I said briefs instead of like leggings or pants or shoes or whatever, but either way we made it. And then the third and final piece is the armor, which I guess is the chest plate. I don't know why it's called the armor, like the whole thing is called the armor, but either way, let's go ahead and put this thing on. We have 63 defense right now. We are going up to 73. Damn, 10 extra points. Holy shit. So 110 maximum self. The set bonus is 5% increased rogue damage. Rogue weapons unleash a volley of homing chaos flames around the player every 2 seconds. Inferno effect when below 50% life, and you emit blazing explosions when you are hit. Holy shit, that is awesome. Oh my god. Oh, there it is. Wow, that is so cool. There is also a single new rogue weapon we can craft with it, the subduction slicer. We'll go ahead and do that. And then there was also the wings, which I think were called like the the Haddle, the wings, or some weird thing like that. What was it called? It was like mantle, I think. Yeah, there we go. It was the Haddle Mantle. It's such a strange name for the wings. But the reason I wanted to craft these is, one, because they're slightly better than my bat wings over here. And two, it says at the bottom, you get a 5% increased damage bonus while you're wearing the hydrothermic armor. So I figured, I mean, might as well go ahead and put on the whole set. Damn, dude, these wings look sick. So I didn't even really read what this does, but 456 rogue damage, throws a scythe that explodes on enemy hits. Stealth strikes also summon a pillar of fire on enemy hits. Damn, that is sick. We probably won't be able to see it now because there's no enemies around us. Oh, cool. It throws like a boomerang. That's awesome. I mean, like, yeah, it seems cool. Obviously, again, there's no enemies around us, so we can't really see like the bonus effect or anything, but it is also a material for something. Let's see. Can that be... Oh my god. Oh, that actually uses the elemental disc too as like an ingredient for the weapon. Holy shit. I mean, that's awesome. Definitely going to be way later game, but I'm excited to test this thing out in the next episode because, gamers, unfortunately, that is all the time I do have for this episode today. Again, I'm pre-recording a whole bunch of videos, so hopefully you guys can forgive me if some of these videos are a little bit shorter because I'm still trying to maintain at least semi-daily uploads while I'm going to be completely gone from my computer. So, gamers, if you like this video, please like it. If you liked it, subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you, gamers, in the next episode. Peace.